Joe Coy was the host. Now, we talked about this, that they could not find a host. They asked a bunch of people. They turned it down.
A lot of people turned it down.
They need to start offering more money so that somebody good can accept this, because this man...
Why would they ever, though, you know?
I guess. Why put yourself in that position?
Because every time they get skewered, and this was no exception.
He got fucking ripped for his monologue. And I mean, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And you know what makes it worse? Like, I think there's a couple, first of all, we'll get into the jokes that people really disliked.
Yeah.
But I think there are a couple things that play into whether or not people think a monologue is good. And it's when the people in the room are not laughing at you, then the people watching at home are not, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when people laugh, it's kind of contagious. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you watch someone laugh at someone else's joke, you might be like, oh, was that funny? Or, you know, but you're watching the actors not laugh at him.
Yeah.
Was there a laugh track playing? Because it didn't look like anyone was laughing, but you heard laughter. And then when you start yelling at the crowd, being like, shut up, I'm funny. I wrote the jokes. They're funny. That is not going to play.
He unfortunately, I think, panicked a little. Which is fine. I'd be so fucking nervous, but I think he panicked a little, where he was like, I only got this gig 10 days ago. Like, the ones I wrote, you're laughing at.
Right.
People were really upset about him throwing all the writers under the bus, like right after the writers' strike.
Right.
He's like, the jokes that aren't funny, I didn't write.
Yeah, that was bad. I mean, it was bad all around. I think especially the Barbie jokes. Obviously,
he lost me after the Barbie joke. I'm sorry. As soon as that happened, I was like, no,
all downhill from there, because it totally just went against what the whole movie was about, and I think that's why everyone was frustrated, because it was like he clearly didn't see the movie.
His jokes just weren't funny. Like,
and it also just wasn't funny. There's a way to make
a joke about that movie.
Yeah,
but that was just like, that was the lowest hanging fruit to go for. To make a joke that I took a screenshot of it because I sent it to my friends too, because I was like, because my friends were like, wait, what did he say? I was like, so he made a joke comparing Oppenheimer and Barbie. Obviously, like, there's so many jokes that could be written about Barbenheimer. And he went with Oppenheimer based on the 721-page Pulitzer Prize winning book about the Manhattan Project, and Barbie about a plastic doll with big boobies. I was like, really? Like, no one. The whole audience is going to be like,
right. And also his joke about Oppenheimer was just that it was really long.
Yeah.
Which is a funny joke to make, because it was really long.
When he hit that joke first, I was like, okay, good.
Cool. Right.
But that's like a classic award show joke. Oh, I wish it was an hour longer.
Not like original.
Yeah. And also just like, all right, it's there. But when you just like belittle the entire movie just to be like, it's just about a plastic doll with boobs. And everyone at the table.
His follow-up joke was bad too.
And like, Ryan Gosling was having none of it.
No.
Like, Ryan Gosling wasn't even going to give him.
At the table.
Well, Margot Robbie,
like, she tried to laugh,
which I think was like her just being nice. Like, I think she probably felt bad and was like, I'll just give him. I'll crack a little smile. I know the camera's on me. But Ryan Gosling was not going to lean into laughing at all.
No, I mean it made me go rigid, and I was sitting at home on my couch.
Yeah, I was uncomfortable watching it.
Like, and then his second joke about Barbie too, with the character acting part, like, he made that joke, and the camera was behind him, and you could see the audience, and literally Selena Gomez just went like this.
Yeah, like
she put her face into her hands, because it was like another part that was like, no, again, no.
Yeah.
And listen, and then
I mean,
the Robert De Niro joke, like, I feel like the Robert De Niro joke could have been funny if it didn't. It kind of immediately followed the Barbie joke, and because everyone, I think, was like, from the Barbie joke, like, then he hit the Robert De Niro joke, and just the sequencing, like, did not help him at all.
Yeah.
Because making a joke about him having another fucking kid, like, objectively funny.
I did laugh at that one.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, all right, we're going to call out Robert De Niro for having a kid at 80 is kind of funny.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, like, we want comedians to be able to make jokes. Like, what's the fun in if you can't make jokes about things? Or, you know what I mean? But it has to be funny.
It's just like the Matt Rife thing, where it's like, you can be edgy and still be funny. Like, Ricky Gervais was a great host, and he like made everyone uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's edgy people out there that are funny. Your edginess just wasn't funny.